Hey, good morning. It's Pastor Steve. I'm so glad that you have joined us this morning for our devotional. You know, for the past, I guess, 6 weeks or so, you've seen each of us doing devotionals, and I don't know about you, but I'm getting tired of looking at my hair. I've been praying for barbershops to open, and I know I don't have much reason or right to complain. I know that there's a lot of ladies out there who are really pushing for the same thing. My wife is just dying for the phone to ring and it be the salon, letting her know that there's an appointment for her. But anyway, I tell you what, it's amazing what we're dealing with just our hair and the restrictions about being able to go and get a haircut. And of course, we've got so many restrictions today, and rightfully so, because of the coronavirus, and these restrictions are in place to protect us, and I think that's a great thing, and I'm glad that so many of our leaders are focused on the restrictions and trying to keep us safe. And but I got to thinking, it's kind of weird how it just takes you to places, and I got to thinking about all the restrictions. Laws are enacted for our good. There's always a good intent behind the law to protect us and to prevent us from doing things that would be harmful to ourselves or to our society. And I got to thinking about that, and I said, I wonder how many laws or statutes there have been enacted in the United States. And I found out, now this is chasing a rabbit across the path, but I found out that in the 115 biennial sessions of Congress, there's been an average of 200 to 600 statutes enacted in every one of them. Over 30,000 statutes since 1789. And I'm like, oh my goodness gracious, that is a lot of restrictions. It's a lot of laws. And I got to thinking about that, and I got to thinking about the Apostle Paul. And I love the way he exhorts us and challenges us and gets us to focus on the things that we should be focusing on. And in the midst of all these restrictions, it led me to what Paul said about what wasn't restricted. And in his letter to the Galatians, he says this: "But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, self-control. Against such things there is no law." And if we were to listen to Peter's words in his first letter, he would say this: "Now, who is there to harm you if you are zealous for what is good?" And I got to thinking about that, and in the midst of all the restrictions that we're under these days, and it gives us an awful lot of time to do some very, very careful soul searching about what it is that we should be doing with our lives, and we can go right back to Paul's letters and this letter to the Galatians. The fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, self-control. Against these things there is no law. And I got to thinking that, they can't arrest me for having too much joy, too much patience, too much kindness. I can't overdo those things. And so as we marshal our way through this coronavirus and all the things that we're dealing with in our country, I hope that you, like me, will begin to focus on the things that are good, the things that are honorable and pure and true. And maybe we can work on the fruits of the Spirit within our own lives as we go through this. I hope we can. Thanks for checking in this morning. God bless you, and have a great day.